Hey again, everyone. Tony Ventrella with Cliff McGrath. This is SoundersFC.com. Nubs Nuggets. We haven't done this in a while. I think we were both in our 30s the last time we did that. Okay, you got a situation coming up here where the LA Galaxy, of course, coming to town for the Halloween match, the first of two. A team that soundly defeated the Sounders, not only once but twice, 4-0 and 3-1. In your history of coaching, when you've gone back again to face a team that's beaten you, what's the message? What's the plan? What do you do?
Well, one of the things you have to do is take the psychological element of it. You have a bigger problem with college level players and with youth because they do stinking thinking, funny business type of things, and things get into their heads. Not quite the same formula when it comes to professional players. Effectively, the professional player is a businessman, yep. And you approach it that way. So what? I mean, I think one time earlier in the season we talked about you play a team in your own division in baseball 4 nights in a row, then you got to go down to their place and play 4 nights in a row, and then later in the season you do the same thing again. They don't let that stuff get in their head.
You have to have a short memory. You got to wipe the slate clean, especially when things are different too. If you really research it and look at it, these are two different teams, two different dynamics than they were even in July.
And the more important thing is from the coaching perspective, which we're blessed with having some of the best, if not the best, in Siggy. And this isn't a house message, by the way. I mean, quite frankly, he's on top of the job. But the more important thing is to figure out how to deal with what their strengths are and how to play your strengths against their weaknesses. That far transcends the whole business of the psychological, boogeyman type stuff where you're saying, oh, we got to figure out how to beat them because we haven't beaten them. And with Beckham and Donovan and the troop that they've got in Buttle, they've obviously got something that's going to preoccupy the coaches. Good
point. So I'm trying to think of a quick quote that we can end this with. I suppose history repeats itself, but not in this case. That's one. What else we got out there?
Well, we've talked about the fact I'm a foster kid from the streets of Detroit, and they think it's a joke, but we had a mantra that said, if you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten. Yeah. So I think that, from the standpoint of what we've got in the stands, we've got more than the 12th man. We've got the 47,000 man. Have them all bring pumpkins, and if somebody's making a breakaway, throw the pumpkins on the field.
That's a wonderful suggestion. That might be your best. Thanks. I appreciate it. If you have a great time of the game, that's Nubs Nuggets for this week, and we may be back if we're not arrested between now and then. I'm Tony Ventrella, SoundersFC.com.
Casey, what are you doing out here, buddy? Practice is over.
We're just grabbing some rays so I don't burn when we take that sweet Mexican Riviera cruise in January.
Oh, you're right, man. I can't wait to hang out with the fans. Check out Cabo, Mazatlan, and do some cool Holland America excursion.
Exactly. So grab a chair, grab some rays with me. Towels up, Sounders fans, towels up.